afternoon, my fellow park enthusiast. I'm going to be continuing to play just a wee bit of Poke Park. Just a wee bit. Alright. Messing with the volume so that I don't blow my ears out. Alright, so what time is it now? It's time to go back to the Granite Zone. There are still quite a few Pokemon that I need to register in my... well, not... Listen, there are things I want to do, and I'm gonna get them done. So I'm gonna start off with the Granite Zone. Now, let me see, I'd like to put down the list of Pokemon I can find in the Granite Zone, as well as how I become friends with them. Alright. So far I have a couple down, but not the ones in the entrance here. I'm gonna talk to all these guys. Okay, well, Tyrantar's here. That's cool. Give me a moment here. I might get started on a new section of... I might get started on a new section of my, something or other. Hold on. Probably gonna be a lot of standing still today. I'm gonna be doing a bit of typing. Alright, so Lopunny and Eevee, I think, both do chase, right? Let's see. And I think Fur does hide and seek. Did we take any quizzes here besides the one we got from Porygon Z? I don't think so. And we had an item delivery too. One of the Pokemon I wanted to find was Jolteon, because I feel like Jolteon should be here. Alright, Chase, that's what I thought. And there's Fur. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I was thinking that since we just entered the area, the bridge was probably in its default state. But it was actually already lined up for us. That's so silly. Why did I do that? Alright, gonna look for anything we can. Anything that we haven't already. Oh, there's Garchomp. Yeah, I feel like Jolteon would be in this area, right? Let's talk to Garchomp. Maybe playing with Garchomp will, maybe that'll help us out in bringing Jolteon here. Let's see. First I need to find where Garchomp would be. Okay. Oh! That's funny. His attack stopped because he hit Aerodactyl. Okay. Still no Jolteon. What do I gotta do to bring him here? Alright. We're friends with Jumpluff, right? Okay, well, we can see what's going on in the flower zone. I know we have Mareep here. I don't know if we're friends with Mareep yet. Let's talk to him. Okay, Mareep wants to play Chase. We can do that. We can do that. I was gonna limit how many friends I made, but I guess that might not be viable if I don't even know how to bring Jolteon here. Jolteon's probably one of those Pokemon with a friend requirement. Just like all the other Eevee evolutions, you need to have friend requirement met before you can play skill games with them. Give me a second here. I almost forgot to put down Mareep. Right. Okay. Alright, we got sorry, we have Dragonite. I think Dragonite plays Chase. Okay, another Chase. I don't know if anyone is gonna ask us for a battle here. It's a bit hard to see. Dragonite wasn't anywhere to be found on the screen, so I just had to hope that the camera was pointing me in the right direction. Okay, we have Skiploom, Cyndaquil. Oh, I think Lucario will battle us. And I think Meditite does quiz, right? "100 friends!" Wow, okay. How many friends do I have right now? Oh, wow. I'm not even close. Okay. I guess we can afford to make a couple friends. Alright, we got another chaser. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Ferd. Let's see. Okay, I guess Ferd does hide and seek here as well. Okay. Hope all the park enthusiasts are doing well. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Let's see. Oh, Teddiursa is here too. I didn't even notice. And Madoo, okay. There's actually a lot more Pokemon here than I thought. Where could you be? There's a lot of pillars to be hiding around. A lot of flowers. Oh man. Huh. Okay. Maybe somewhere around here. Might be easier to spot someone in this region. Oh, there you are. Okay, that's not a bad hiding spot. I mean, it's out in the open, so maybe not perfect. Alright, are we friends with Shaman? No. What do we gotta do to be friends with you? What about Blossom? Are you friends with you? A bouquet. Okay, so maybe that's something Shaman gives us? Do I gotta talk to you? Okay, I guess not. Can we check the flowers and maybe pick a few? Bouquet. The bouquet. Alright, so wait, we know... Okay, hold on. We know that we probably make friends with Blossom. Rayquaza has some interesting sounds. The voice lines kind of sound like they've been compressed. I don't know. I guess it sounds like other interpretations of Rayquaza though, right? Pretty similar. Let me see. So Blossom wanted a bouquet, but where do we get that? Oh, look at that. Made a friend pretty easy. Alright, there are a couple others here. Let's see if Meditite wants to quiz us or what it wants to do. Okay, alright. But we're already friends with Meditite. You know, when we answer its quiz in the lava zone, right? What kind of view is this? Alright, Teddiursa wants to have a chase. Let's do it. Why not? I also noticed that when Lucario was happy, he had the aura around him, which is pretty cool. It's a nice detail, right? Is the view slightly different now? It's hard to tell because the whole screen is still covered, but maybe it's changed. I don't know. Alright, so we still have Badoo around here somewhere, right? Haven't talked to them yet. Pretty small, so I'm not quite sure where they might be. Oh, there you are. Man, you're tiny. Okay, wow. Guess you can make some friends pretty easily around here. Did I already say that? I don't know. I have early onset dementia, so things like this are a bit tough for me to keep up with. Alright, back in the Granite Zone. The sky's a bit cloudier. Feeling a bit, you know, I got sundowners, so things like this kind of take a toll on me. Alright, let's go back to where Tyranitar is. Let's go ahead and play with him. He seemed disappointed when we didn't play earlier, so let's right the wrong and make things happen. Wait, do you think we have to beat the other Eevee evolutions in their skill games, and then once we've befriended them, you think Jolteon will come here? Okay, wait, can you run that by me one more time? Okay, so Tyranitar says we should be friends regardless of whether we want to play skill games. But then, oh my goodness. Uh-oh, I better not get hit. Oh. That could have been scary to get hit and die to that attack. Okay, anyways, I was saying. We're saying that it shouldn't matter, skill games shouldn't matter, we should be friends regardless, but you were only going to be friends with me after we did a skill game? Seems a bit off base from what you said, doesn't it? Alright, where to go now? I think... Gosh, I'm thinking... Where do we go? Let's look at our friend list. Let's see how many of the Eevee evolutions we're friends with so far. I don't think we're friends with any of them, actually, so... Let's start from the Meadow Zone, I guess. If it turns out I'm wrong and this isn't how I get Jolteon to show up, then I'll be a little embarrassing. I'll have spent a bit of time going off on the wrong course, but I don't have any better leads, so we'll just go with this for now. I think we may have tried, I think last time we tried to play with Leafeon here. It didn't work out too well. But that was before we had the Double Dash. So I have no doubt that we'll make light work of this now. Oh, okay. You don't put up as much of a fight as some of the others, huh? Alright, so that's one down. Go ahead and take our friend Drifloon with us. Head to the beach zone next. Oh, look at that! Free. That's cool. Is that because we beat the game, or is it because we used the service so much? Guess we'll have to look into it later. Alright, where's Vaporeon? Okay, next up is Glaceon. Honestly, I'm not sure if this... I think this would be faster than going with Lapras, right? Because Glaceon isn't right next to the Drifloon Berry stop, so... It should be a good way to go about it, right? Alright. Next up, probably, maybe, let's go to the Haunted Zone next. Fortunately, it's a bit of a trek. We're gonna have to go inside the mansion. Oh, don't get a very good turn radius. This is, man, this is not easy. Alright, we'll catch you this time. Dang it. Getting... No, come on. You're getting down to the wire there. Alright, we're gonna leave We're gonna talk to Espeon. No, we're gonna leave Espeon. I'm sorry. We'll come back for you, most likely. I do want to make absolutely sure that I have the right ID here, so what I'm gonna do, I'll make friends with Flareon, then I'll go to the Grand Zone. And if Jolteon's not there, I'll come back here. I'll make friends with Espeon. And then if I go back to the Grand Zone, Jolteon is there, then I'll know that it's the Eevee evolutions that I need to make friends with, like, as a whole. Because who knows, maybe the requirement is something different. Maybe it is related to the evolutions, but you only need to make friends with 5 of them. Or 3 of them, or some other number. Oh boy, okay, yeah, I gotta go all the way across to, get back. Maybe this would be faster. Alright, let's go to the Grand Zone. See if we get anything. Probably have close to 100 friends now, so can go and talk to Lucario again. In fact, how many friends? Okay, we have 98 friends. Oops, that's my bad. No, not here. Alright then. Only one thing to try out, and if I'm wrong, then I don't know. I guess we'll have to keep working at it and see if we can come up with something later. I've said this before, but it doesn't seem right that 2 of Eevee's evolutions are here in the Haunted Zone. And there aren't any, there are none of them in the Cavern Zone. If they just distributed them evenly, we could have one in each zone. And it would be awesome. But no. They had to do something weird. Also makes Espeon, I think, the only one that doesn't have any kind of friend requirement. Wow, I am really not hitting any of the double dashes. Oh man. Got another 10 seconds to see if we can jam out a win here. Might have been able to use Thunderbolt. Now that I'm thinking about it, but we don't have any of the I don't think we have any of the upgrades on Thunderbolt that would make it long enough to hit a moving target like that. Okay, well, let's go see if we're right about Jolteon. Oop, I went a bit too far down the menu. I got a bit too confident in my scrolling ability. I was actually looking for someone around here. I don't know if you've seen him. Yellow. Maybe he'd be somewhere else around here. You want to be my friend? Oh, we're already friends. I knew that. I knew that. I knew that. Well, I can go down here, see if anyone, maybe Skorupi wants to be friends. Let's see. Alright, well, one way or another, we got to 100 friends, so we can go around and find our way back to the Flower Zone for a challenge against Lucario. Maybe it would have been faster. Maybe it would be faster to talk to Drifloon. Flower Zone is just up ahead, but it's let's just take less effort. Let's just not work. get carried there. No problem. Okay, well, now we can confirm what Lucario's game is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be... Okay. Chase! Oh! I thought it was going to be a battle. Okay. Talking about a show of strength and all that. Whoa! 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 You gonna turn around and shoot one of those at me? Man, not even like Flygon or any of the others who do that, bro. You turn around, stopped on a dime, and then shot? What? It's not all that nice. Alright, well, I have 101 friends. What do you think? Okay, you're glad to see me back, but you don't want to be friends. Okay, you pick Chase. Is that gonna be the case every time I talk to you? I'd imagine so. Well, let me put this down. Alright, I may need to rearrange one or two things, but I think we had a good and productive stream. I had all the park enthusiasts helping me out, so appreciate you sticking around. Please hydrate, take heart, and take care of yourselves in the days to come. And I'll probably see you in a day or two, right? We'll come back to another stream. Won't you? Please, please, please.